Yeah, 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 yeah.
This is Tachi. Welcome to my channel. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Follow me on all social media sites, which will be in the description down below. So today's video will be, before I jump into today's video, I have this necklace. It's my zodiac sign. I will put the link for this necklace or, any zodiac sign in the description down below. Also, with this pineapple necklace, I have a discount for the whole website, so I will put that in the description as well down below, and you can go look at you some jewelry. So to jump into this video, today's video is about how does it feel to get a wax, or how is getting a wax. Okay, so let me just kind of like tell how I feel personally. So number one, I started getting waxes, I think in like 2018, so that was like 2 years ago or whatever. So it's about to be 3 years in 2021 around like February. So pretty much when I first went, I was really nervous. Like, I didn't know what to expect. You really just don't know what to expect. So when I get into the room, my first time, and I take off my bottoms, my shoes and stuff, and then I lay down on the table. And then, so she just talking, having conversation. I think that you need a waxer who can just have good conversation, not too much pressure about like how you feel, and someone who can distract you with some decent conversation. Y'all build a rapport, because they're looking at a important part, so it's like you want to have somebody that can make you feel comfortable enough. And so I had a girl, her name was Danny or whatever, and she's pretty cool. She was waxing me. We would talk about little stuff, nothing serious. I mean, she would mostly kind of guide the conversation, which is cool because I like to listen. When you get that wax on your skin, it's like your hands are sweaty. She had to use a lot of powder because that like dries up the sweat and let the wax stick or whatever. So I'm over here like, okay, so you gotta have to focus on your breathing. Like I would say, relax your body, like your whole body, as if like when you're doing yoga and you do like the happy baby and you just feel so relaxed, or if you're just laying there and then your whole body is just relaxed. I think it's just like you have to relax your body. Even though you're nervous, it's like you have to relax. Or focus on your breathing, like breathe in when she pulls up. But you want to have somebody who's light-handed. So what I found to enjoy when I went for my first time was thankfully that she was gentle with her hand. You know how some women are heavy-handed, like some women who braid might be heavy-handed, or like when they grab you and they take something from you, it's kind of heavy, and rather than someone who's kind of gentle with every movement that they do. I think I'm a little heavy-handed on a certain spectrum. So it was just like really gentle, like not like a pull, it was just more like a lift. It didn't feel like she's pulling it, or it wasn't one fast motion. It felt like it was like a smooth motion. So I would say that's what allowed me to like want to keep on going back. And I would say it feels as if on a scale 1 to 10, the pain might be like my first time, I wouldn't even say it's that bad. I would say it's like a 6.5, just because of the fear that I had as well. Well, yeah. And then as time goes on, it doesn't bother you. During this quarantine time at the beginning of 2020, of course I got waxed, and then March was the last time I got waxed, and I shaved I think 2 months. No, I shaved a few times before everything started to open back up or whatever. Worst decision. It was like, that would have been about a 7 going back to something. And, that was about a 7. So I guess it goes to like a 7, and then it goes down to like a 4. And everybody pain tolerance is different. And also it's just relaxing yourself, and how much you can relax yourself. How much do you really want it to just know? It's like, it's really not that bad because you keep on coming back. It's really not that bad because you keep on coming back. It's just more so it's like, ooh, like inside the lip probably is like, in my opinion, like where I'm like, whew, okay, I know we gotta get this, you know, but it's not bad. Now, let me tell you, Danny left, and before I have the woman I go to now who waxed me, it took me a while. I don't think it took me too many times to find her, because you do go once a month, but I think I found her like after going like 5 times, so it did take some time to find her. But I really like her. She's also gentle. Women who are a little, like I said before, heavy-handed, is just, it doesn't work with me. And then if the conversation is like a lot too, I don't know, so I don't know, but it works. Like, I found another woman who's like gentle, and you can definitely follow me on my social media. You can definitely contact me, and if you want to try who I go to, definitely let me know. She's a great waxer. Anybody who's pretty much smooth with it gets me good or whatever. But yeah, I think waxing is very, very useful. You know, I think it makes the skin look good. I think it can get the skin on, like, sometimes people get razor bumps. Everybody's skin reacts differently, especially if you have sensitive skin. And so I think it avoids razor bumps, and it lasts longer. And like the hairs grow back differently. Like my hair grow back like downwards, you know, rather than like outwards. Like when I was shaving, it would grow outwards like a, and it would get, I hope this not too much, but it would get like a lot more when I shave rather than when I get waxed. You know, it's a good amount of time, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, it's right on time. Like your first week of your wax, baby's butt. Second week, you're like, okay, baby's butt. Third week, you're like, okay, baby hairs. And the fourth week, you're probably like, okay, a few more baby hairs. And then it's like that day it's time to get waxed. You're like, wait, where did all this come from? And then you go get waxed, and then it's all over again. Rather than if you shave in barely a week, you get those little fuzzies. The next week, it just feels fuzzier. The third week, it's like, and then the fourth week, you're like, wait, you can't, it's like, should I even wait for a week? Like I could shave like every 2 weeks before, then I tried to extend it out. Shaving is just too harsh on the skin. So that's just my little 2 cents about getting waxed. I don't know what more I can say about it. I think it's a great experience. It's expensive. Depends what you think expensive is. $48, I believe I spend, with a tip, I think about $60. Yeah. So, you know, it just depends on, you know, what you really want to do. You could always like go January and go back in March. You know, it just depends on your comfortability with, you know, having hair on your body, and you know, in that part, if you play sports, or, you know, it's just your preference, honestly. So I would just say, if you do like, don't mind waiting 2 months, you know, you can save and then go get it. You know, it just depends, up to you, and just don't shave in between. So I don't have nothing else to really say about getting waxed. I recommend it, and that's it. So thank you for watching. If I forgot anything, just leave your questions down below or hit me up or whatever. See you next video.